All right, so what I want to talk about today is Joshua 1:9. So I think that's like a really important verse, especially for athletes, because like when you get hurt or injured or you just can't find the joy to what you're doing. Joshua 1:9 says that strength doesn't get us around adversity, it gets us through it. I think that it's not a long verse, but it's like really important because whatever you're going through right now, God's not going to get you around it. He's not going to try to push you away from it to get around it. He's going to actually try to get you through it, and because he knows that you can do it and that he's with you wherever you go. And then the verse, obviously, it just emphasizes that um, God's constant presence is the source of strength and courage. For obviously in this case, Joshua, as he leads the Israelites into the promised land, and a principle of faith and trusting, and it's God's promise that also applies to believers today, and that's why they wrote it, because he wants to show that no matter throughout all of the rest of history that this verse is going to it's going to still be the same as it was, the same meaning, but maybe in a different appliance, like a different something different, like maybe it's a job, or obviously in sports that maybe you just are struggling with injuries, and that God is going to get you through it, and he's not going to push you around it, and that you have to listen to God, and that you have to walk with him through the adversity to get to the other side. And I promise you that the other side is going to be so much better than what you think it is right now. And all of the injuries that I've had, um, I've come out to be actually a way better person, and I've gotten like my walk like way closer with God than I ever have before, because and there's sometimes that I've been impatient, but with the injuries that I've had, God has been showing me that sports are not my identity, and that is in Christ, and that if I go with God and walk with God, that he will guide me through the sports, and not just focus on sports, but focus on God, and then he'll guide me through the sports. So I can't focus on sports, but I have to focus on him, and he will guide me to whatever he wants me to do. And it's just showing us that we can't be fearful, and that we have to walk with God, and that he will get us through adversity no matter what comes our way, and that nothing is too strong for him within us, and that we can do all things through Christ. I think that's just a really good verse there to talk about, especially with athletes. And I mean, not just athletes, but anything that you do. And so, yeah, um, the Lord is with you wherever you go, and that he will get you through adversity, and um, not around it. So just trust him, and he will lead you to many things in life that um, that you may have not seen if you didn't know him. So I just pray that God finds you, and that um, you can spread his word, and that you can just, this verse can just speak volumes to you, and that you can come back to it and just pray upon it, and know that you're in God's hands, and that he'll get you through anything that comes your way. And so that's all I have. God bless.